Hello and welcome to Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I am an empath and an intuitive card reader as well. I'd like to welcome you to the channel, Fundy Fortunes. I'd like to take a few minutes here to thank all the viewers and all the likes and all the shares, and please always feel free to leave comments on the video as well. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, just click that little red subscribe button beneath this video window. Every time Fundy Fortunes post anything new, you'll receive a notification via your email. Today I'm here doing mid-monthly readings, and this one is for the sign of Sagittarius. I've done a 5-card spread, and each card lays in the placement, and each placement has a meaning relating to the card where it falls. And so I've done the 5-card spread already. It's all laid out. At the end of the 5-card spread, I pull one significator card, and this is it. Will be read at the end of the reading from the Book of Tarot. This is for people that are not familiar, and for all my general readings online, I use the Oceanic Tarot, which is fitting with the Bay of Fundy. Okay, so let me see here. Let's see what we have going for you, Sagittarius. All right. So the first card that I pulled for you falls in the energy, overall energy of your reading placement. And I pulled the Wheel of Fortune, and this is all about destiny. Ooh, destiny. There it is, the Wheel of Fortune. There's like a vortex here with a bunch of marine life caught in the middle of it. Okay? So, this card, the keywords are fate, luck, the unexpected, movement, change, crossroads, and clairvoyance. The advice of this card is not so much about doing as it is about receiving. Go with the flow. Be grateful for all the good fortune coming your way. This card is a boost to your life. Forward moving. Allow fate to lead you to your destiny. It shows feelings of optimism. Turning unexpected chance into great decision. Invitations are heightened as well. So that's your general overall reading for the reading. The second card that I pulled for you falls in your financial sector, financial work, money, financial transactions, bank account, anything revolving around the issue of money. Anything where the end result is all about money. That's what this card is. And what I pulled for you is the Knight of Cups, and it's all about proposals. And there he is. You see how he holds that cup up there, and he's looking up. He's looking up at the rays as they're coming down, and he wants to fill his cup. Very undefensive. One hand is pulled back, his chest and his body language is open, ready to receive. The dolphin is ready to kiss his hand. He's nudging him, brushing up against him in a very loving way. That's a good thing. This card is about, let me get my book out on this one, just so I can get a better read here. These are new cards to me, and I'm still learning them. Let's see. And anytime my intuition tells me something else, it always overrides the cards. So, I wish I had this all picked out here. This is the Knight. Alright. Mr. Knight. Alright, here we go. The Knight. The meaning is proposals. A romantic, idealistic man has a proposal for you. Charming and magnetic. He tells a great story. But will his ideas, schemes of love, or offer stand true? He may not seek to deceive you, but he's not a realist either. More comfortable with fantasy than practicality. His words may be captivating but meaningless in the real world, and you cannot trust him to be consistent. Red flag right there for you. Judge by actions rather than words. Very important. It's worth testing this person's intentions before you go along with all his foibles. The keywords are offers, dreams, illusion, imagination, fantasy, love, and infatuation. Do not become infatuated with anybody that comes at you with any financial proposals. Be very, very careful. They may talk the good talk, but can they walk the walk? Can they actually show you and open up? Can they present in hard copy what their past has been and what they represent and what they stand for and what is their solid foundation? You need to see proof of this, not this. All right, because anybody can do this. Anybody. I can't push it. You know, these things come along every day. You go, yeah, so what? But when the cards emphasize something, they're bringing it to the foreground. They're highlighting this issue, and this is going to be an issue for you, Sagittarius. Do not be duped. Do not be taken in. Do not be conned. This person even may have grandiose ideas and thoughts of different schemes, but that's all they are. There's no substance to most of it. That's why you have to do your homework. You've got to check things out, and you may think, yeah, okay, that's a really good idea. And he wants me to give money to invest in this, and how we're going to make, a truckload of money is going to back right up to my door and just start dumping it there. And that is usually not the way the real world works. If you're not careful, I feel to tell some of you, if you're not careful, you're going to get caught up in his energy, in his excitement of something that has no substance to it, that's not even real. This guy just has ideas. So you need to be real careful until somebody can back up what they're saying, show you hard, concrete evidence of what they're proposing and of their background and of their history. You really need to do your work. You really, really do. So someone will come to, they're very charming and magnetic, and they'll throw this proposal down at your feet, and they'll make it look all pretty. And how can we go wrong with this? How can we? They're going to have you convinced that it is fail-proof. Nothing in this world is fail-proof other than life, death, and taxes, as they say. Okay, so I feel to tell some of you, as time goes by, if you hold back a little bit to watch this person, you're going to start to see inconsistencies with him popping up left, right, and center. And you'll be thankful. You'll be thankful down the road. And it isn't going to be that far down the road. This is going to happen pretty quick. And you're going to be going, boys, oh boys, can that guy walk the talk and talk and talk. And am I ever glad that I didn't fall into that trap, because I would have been out. And I would have been out on the skinny end of the stick big time. And he wouldn't have had to pay for it. I would have. Be very careful about Sagittarius. Don't be taken in. The third card that I have for you is about your love, your relationships, anything that is close to your heart. And what I drew for you was the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is all about your matters of the heart and love, your home, your family, the closest relationships that you can have. Except this card, the Four of Cups, has a word in it that I don't like and I don't live by and I rarely experience. And it is boredom. I don't like that word, boredom. Falls in your love and relationships. Now, the advice of this card is to look for inspiration and renew your faith, and life will bring you what you need. When the Four arrives, you're looking for better. You're feeling dissatisfied. No belief of a better love. That's why you're searching. No belief of a better job. You may want to retreat into your shell. The keywords are stagnant, despondent, disillusionment, self-protection, need for change, and rigidity, and stubbornness. Okay, so some of you, the card clearly states that some of you are in a stage of your life. For some of you, it is your relationships, and it's growing old. It's gathering webs, dust balls, dust bunnies. It's the same old day in, day out. For some of you, I've just been nudged to tell you that it's going to lead to a breakup if you don't revive this. Give it the metaphorical mouth to mouth in the CPR and bring it back to life again. You know what? The choice is yours. You don't need to remain bored. Bored is something that you bring on yourself. Don't care what it is, who you are, where you're at. You bring boredom on yourself. For some reason, you part of you is giving up, and you don't want to put forth any more effort, and you don't want to put forth any more work. And if you're not alone in this, and there's somebody else that is in your life that is supposedly special to you, they're not going to put up with it. They're going to keep nudging you and poking you. Hey, 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 hey. And you're going to be going, I can't be bothered. I don't care. Why aren't you happy with the way things are? And they're going to say, you know what? Because I'm bored. And I'm getting bored with you. And I'm getting bored of my daily life with you. And I want to see things happening. I want new life to be brought into our union. I don't know why this is coming into my head, but somebody in this relationship says we need to take a good long swim in some fresh, clean, chilled water. We need to go for a swim. Maybe it's metaphoric. I don't know. Maybe it's literal for some reason. Only you would know that. Leave me comments if that relates to you, because I'd like to know that. That's interesting. The other person in your life, this is for the female side, the male side of Sagittarius, who has a female partner. I see her standing with her hands in her pockets. She's standing by a kitchen stove, and she's kind of standing there with her hands in her front pockets, and she's looking down. She has long dark hair. Late 20s, early 30s. She's feeling dejected, and in her mind is, the wheels are turning, and she's saying, it's done. It's over. I'm not getting anywhere, and I've had enough. I want to live. I'm too young to live this way. So watch Sagittarius, what's coming at you. That's in your love and relationship sector. I don't know where that all came from, but this is what I go by. The Queen of Pentacles is in your challenges for the mid-month of July, Sagittarius. It's all about kindness. And what we have here, the keywords are generosity, love, fertility, money, comfort, nature, children, animals. The advice is be hands-on, get involved, give practical help, and share your knowledge with the ones who need it. This woman, the Queen of Pentacles, is very generous. She's a helper, and she's very wise. We all want someone like this in our daily lives to turn to. She's a lover of nature, home, and her family. She's down to earth. She can be the you card in this reading. She shows you that now is the time to focus on key tasks and to spend your money wisely. Another thing, she could be a very intellectual woman that is on your place of work. And if she is, she supports your work. So your challenges here are to allow this woman to lead you, listen to her advice. She has your best interests at heart. You'll know her by her earthiness. That's what's going to strike you. For those of you watching this video, you'll think back on this card, on this day, in this reading, and you'll say, oh my God, there's the woman from my reading. That's her. She's very, there'd be no mistaking it. She's wise. She's not all that old. As far as age goes, I'd put her maybe late 30s, early 40s. Somebody's been around the block a few times, and you're going to learn a few lessons, and she is more than willing to help you. Your challenges are to allow her to get the gumption to go forward and ask her for her advice. And once you ask her, because she's a non-intrusive type of person, she's not going to just walk up to you and go, hey, I got some advice for you. You have to go to her. She'll speak your language. She'll be very easy to understand. You'll feel an instant connection with her. You're going to feel gratitude for her. Because of her, you're going to jump through a lot of obstacles that would have otherwise had you tripping and falling flat on your face type of thing. Your challenges are to seek out this person, this woman, and it is female. Seek her out. She's not in your place of work. She's someplace else. One moment, I want to see if I can wring anything else out of this card. She's going to show you a lot of kindness where others wouldn't have done so. It doesn't cost her anything but her time, and she has a lot of time for everybody. She's very beautiful. Because of her, more money will flow into your life as well. So you really need to kick this door open when you see this woman. Please, if any of you run into her, please comment back. I want to know about that too. Okay, So the fifth card in the reading is your message from Spirit. And you've got a beautiful, beautiful card here. Everything about it is beautiful. And it is the sun. It represents happiness. And there it is. I feel that should tell you right off that the happiness that's coming with this card is that of childlike innocence. And there's the two children. Reaching up and receiving a mer boy and a mer girl. The boy's a little hesitant, as you can see. He's kind of taken aback and doesn't know if he should stay or if he should go. Ready to dart at any moment. And the girl is very open and very faithful and very and trusting, and she's reaching up. She's got it going on. She knows what this is. And he's nervous. He's scared. The advice of this card, it's about joyfulness, positive happiness, a sign of an end to pressures and stress. It's spending time with your inner child and children. There'll be trips and holidays, contentment. There'll be creativity, creative pursuits. There will be hobbies, and projects will grow. The advice again is enjoy your success and your feelings of safety, appreciating the harmony that is around you. And the key words are growth, joy, children, protection, holiday, success, and contentment. And what more could you ask for? That is the last card you're reading in your message from Spirit. How wonderful is that? I see it is summer, so it stands to reason. A lot of you are going to be going on a summer vacation. A lot of you are going to be surrounded by other people's children if you don't have any of your own. A lot of happiness, a lot of joy. Some of you will be starting new projects, and some of you are already halfway through, and you'll see a final closure on that and a completeness to it. And you'll be very happy with what you have done and what you have created. Maybe for some, I had a card, something, not this card, but a meaning earlier. Some of you may be helping in a community playground to help build, and you're coming forth with your own ingenious ideas, and the children are going to love it, and tinkle of children's laughter. Would you rather not hear that than fighting? The children are going to love this. You're going to make a lot of kids really, really happy. Donation of your time and your talents. It's a wonderful thing. Some of you that have your own children, they're going to be very, very, very happy to have you home for a while and to have you around. It's vacation time. And for some of you, I feel to tell you that this vacation, at this particular time this summer, your eyes will be open to the value of home and family. You're going to take a look around you, like on a Saturday morning. Kids are running around in their jammies, having their cereal and toast. And you're going to smile to yourself and say, God, I love my life. I'm very moved by this card. You're going to have epiphanies in the funniest, oddest times, in the funniest, oddest way. This is a wonderful card. This is overall a pretty good reading. Let's get to the significator, the one that's going to wrap it all up. And what I pulled from you from Tarot is the Six of Pentacles. Pentacles always represent money and wealth. Anything to do with finances. Anything at all. Losing, winning, growing. The flow of money. And let me get my book out for this one. Six of Pentacles. Boy, it's hot here. Oh my goodness. Alright. So the Six of Pentacles, the Lord of Success, is a card full of promise of bounty. How wonderful. And we have achieved a degree of inner confidence and self-belief, which to me means when we know what we know, we're aware of what we know, we're solid in that. We release new streams of energy, which create a powerful and rewarding reality around ourselves. New ideas are easy to implement. New projects are fruitful. We are energized and enthusiastic about the work we have in hand. That comes back to that last card to do with younger people and children. And you're going to do something to make some kids really, really happy. As I said, I feel like it's a community thing. For a small number of you, it will be taking some children in while maybe mom and dad go on a vacation. Maybe you're the aunt, the uncle, the best friend. And you're going to be taking some children in. You're going to give them vacation with them for a couple of weeks that they'll never forget. You're going to make it amazing for them, and they're going to be so thrilled and happy, and they'll love you to pieces. You're going to feel just as good about it as they do. Money's not going to be an issue for you. Just watch out for this guy. Okay, the one I told you with the grandiose dreams and schemes, and how he. You got to be careful with this guy. He's the type of guy that can really get people caught up and get them excited about things that they're not real. There's no substance. It's up to you to be responsible in that respect, to bring that forth, to watch what's going on. You don't need to offend anybody. You can come up with a million excuses of why you can't get into this with this person. You can come up with reasons there. They won't be offended and they won't be hurt. So, having said all that, this is all for the mid-month of July, Sagittarius. And I'm not pushing it, but I'm just a reminder that if you want to personalize this reading and carry it on a little bit longer, a little bit more, go below the video window. Look in the description box. If you only see in part of it, click the little more button. It'll expand open. That way you'll get to know what and how Bay of Fundy Fortunes work in relation to private readings. The address from my email is there. The address from my website is there as well. And you can go on there and you can take a quick look. There's a picture of Crow Island you'll see when you first go in there. And underneath that is a paragraph, and it's more or less, I think, it's verbatim of what you're going to find here below. Method of payments, credit card, if you want to do it that way, are fine as well. Easy, straightforward, true. If you're within Canada, e-transfers are easy to do as well. And all readings are usually about an hour or longer. And I give you the keys to the video when it's done, so you can go and watch it all you'd like, as often as you'd like. So I'm going to wrap this up right now, Sagittarius. Wish you the best mid-July. Please come back for your August reading. And that'll be a monthly reading for you as well for the month of August. And I'd like to thank you all for stopping by, and thank you for taking the time to visit Bay of Fundy Fortunes. I'll say goodbye for now, Sagittarius, and have a great mid-month July. Goodbye.